Besides a potential recall election, there's another reason Governor Walker is in the spotlight right now, the arrest of 2 former aides.
News 8's Pauline Lee caught up with the governor when he was in town today and joins us live in the studio with more.
Tim Russell and Kevin Kavanaugh worked for Governor Walker during his time as Milwaukee County Executive. Both have now been arrested for taking money donated to groups that were supposed to help veterans and their families. And now the Wisconsin Democratic Party is looking for answers. 2 of Governor Scott Walker's former aides now face felony charges for stealing money from groups that help veterans and their families.
For us, we've had a long-standing tradition, long before I was governor, of doing events that help veterans, that help military families and military personnel. So just personally, I was very disappointed.
Tim Russell is accused of taking at least $21,000 from the Heritage Guard Preservation Society while working as an aide to then Milwaukee County Executive Scott Walker, while Kevin Kavanaugh allegedly stole at least $42,000 from the Military Order of the Purple Heart. Today, Governor Walker was in Stoddard where he expressed his concern.
At the time, we didn't know the depth to which it involved multiple individuals, but we were concerned at the time that that particular veterans organization couldn't account for where their funding was at after repeated attempts to get access to their financial records.
Walker says he heard money was missing and contacted the district attorney's office to investigate, an explanation that the Wisconsin Democratic Party chair Mike Tate doesn't buy.
That's a little bit like the arsonist setting a fire and then calling the fire department.
The party initially filed an ethics complaint last year accusing Walker of using county money for a statewide tour to promote himself. Today, the party refiled that complaint in light of the arrests and new information they say links Russell to purchasing websites promoting the governor's campaign.
We were talking potentially thousands of dollars in value that a corporation provided the Walker campaign, we believe, illegally.
And with a recall election likely in the coming months, both the governor and the Democratic Party hope the facts lead to the truth. If convicted, Russell and Kavanaugh could each face up to 10 years in prison and fines up to $25,000.
Thanks, Pauline. And there was a 3rd person arrested during this investigation.
Brian Purick, Russell's longtime domestic partner, was fired yesterday from the State Department of Public Instruction. He was arrested for child enticement after trying to get a 17-year-old boy to have sex in his car.